I'll tell you what, this is really, really kind of cool. You're talking stepping back in history. We're not talking gigawatts and Marty, hey Marty, something's got to be done about your kids. That's my Doc Brown impression. Back to the Future 1.21. Anyway, we actually are legitimately coming back in time here. We're in Lexington County, the heart of Lexington, Fox Street, along with J.R. Fennell, and you are the director, the curator of the Lexington County Museum, was a 7-acre complex with 35 structures, all period dating from 1700 to about the Civil War.
That's right, that's right. We've got 35 historic structures. I mean, it's a great time, a great place to come step back in time. Right now we're in the Ernest Hazelius House, which is a great, great building with lots of history. It is actually used to be owned by the Lutheran Seminary when it was in Lexington, okay. From about 1832 to 1855, and this was the professor's house.
This is very cool. And there's a couple items we've been looking at here. I want to point out this old clock. Now, first of all, you pointed out that it has a made in Columbia, South Carolina, but no clocks were ever actually made here.
That's right. It's kind of an interesting story. A lot of the gears and a lot of the interior workings of the clock were made up north because they had more of the manufacturing skills. But the cases were made, somewhat locally, but they were sold to shops around the state, and right. General stores could kind of slap whatever they wanted to.
We're going to start out here to the, I guess, the great room, I guess, for lack of a better term. But I noticed some days on there, too. It also not only told you the time, they also told you what day it was.
That's right. It told you what day, using the weight. So it was a very, great clock to have, yeah.
Here's some other artifacts as well, Jared. I love old pieces. I think this is really cool stuff. Look at these spoons, man. Did people not have good teeth back then, or they just didn't care?
They did their best.
That's great. How about this? This is the kind of pair of glasses that a man could sign like a Declaration of Independence in.
That's right. Those are spectacles. Of course, they don't have any kind of glass in them at the moment. Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, this is authentic. This is how people used to write. Kids, write this down. Back in the day, you didn't get the Bic pen. Boy, you actually had an inkwell.
That's right. You used different kind of, maybe berry juices or something for the ink, and, get an eagle feather or a turkey feather to use to, write with.
That is fascinating stuff, guys. It's wide open. You can come in, and you're open 5 days a week, 7 days a week?
We're open 6 days a week. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
That's good stuff. One quick question here before we go to break. And actually, my mom, who's in town, by the way, pointed out all the doors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 doors all in the building. Why is that?
Mainly for ventilation. Of course, they didn't have air conditioning at the time, and so they would have a door here and a door at the back, so the and also because they didn't have hallways. You had one room connected next to the the next, and so you could just go in one door without going through everybody else's room.
I got you a little privacy. Not in the privacy, not in the privy we learned a few minutes ago.
All right, thanks a lot, Tyler. We'll check back in with you.
Guys, we're in Lexington here at Tyler's Travels, and we're going to spend a little more time here stepping through history, some really cool artifacts that you can come check out 7 days a week. You can come down here and take a tour. They do students, so and teachers you're watching, it might be something very cool for your social studies classes this fall.